Hi, what's everyone? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new story teaser trailer. I do think in this video we'll be getting, of course, we'll be getting new playable characters, but I also do think that we'll be also playing Amy, Tails, and Knuckles in the end final boss fight. Or it could be the Supreme 2, or if that's what you would call it, but New Titan, but whatever you would call it. Yeah, we'll be talking about some new reveals in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get right into it. So for this first one, we got Discover a New Path. I do think in this part of the reveal, I do think that we will be getting, and what it means by Discover a New Path, I do think when we get to a certain part in the story, I do think that we will be getting a new type of rework of the story, but like showing more of it and easier to understand and what they wanted to do in the original part of the game, or maybe, but in the new story plus. For the second one. So find your fortune for the second one. For this one, I'm not really sure what this means. I'm not sure. Maybe like new collectibles or new like I don't know, like new moves or something, new challenges. I think that's what it means probably. But for the third one, we got Forge a New Dynasty, and for this one, Forge a New Dynasty. So we'll be like it probably means we'd be playing the new story and like completing it and trying to find what else is new and stuff like that. And I do think they will be reworking how the story, or how the story is structured, just from like after the third island, like when you go when Sonic get corrupted, that part onwards until the rest of the story. I think they'll be reworking that a little bit, or not rewriting it, but reworking it a little bit, or showing us more, something like that. And for Uncover the Ultimate Truth, so when we get this, we'll be uncovering and discovering the true ending of the Sonic Frontiers game, and I do think that that will be epic, and I do think that this will probably lead us to like playable, like having us play as Sonic and Tails and Knuckles and Amy, and yeah. And then for rewriting the story, I do think that they mean new story as in like after the game, or rewriting it as in like updating this story, but also like adding a new story from even after the main campaign. We'll be getting more story from what happened afterwards, aka the Supreme 2 or something like that. And we could also, for that, we could also be that either we get Sonic or Tails, Knuckles, and Amy for the end boss fight, or we get those three to fight the Supreme 2 or whatever we're gonna call it, New Titan, whatever. And Sonic's new final form, the I don't know, corruption final form, whatever you want to call it. But I do think for that rewriting the story, I think we'll be like completing the story and then everything, and afterwards at the main campaign. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this. And also for like the what if you see right here, for all three of these Sonic team, like Knuckles, Tails, Sage, and Amy, all of them, they have the end in the background, and I do think that they are looking at how like that could play a meaning into the until the final boss fight, because it could mean that the end is not done, even probably after the story, even though it's been defeated and everything. It probably has a backup plan, which it means the new Titan, which now here's a hunch, or whatever you want to call it. I have a theory that even after the new Titan, I have a feeling that they may give us a new teaser for Sonic Frontiers 2. I do think that will happen, probably, because I do think that if we get that, that'll make us like look forward to the next game, and you know, just make us look forward into the next 3D Sonic game in general. Because I think next year we'll be getting a remaster of a game, and then a couple years later or whatever, we'll be probably getting the next 3D Sonic game, which is probably going to be Frontiers 2. To be honest, I do think that we'll be getting that in 2025 or 2026. I do think that we will be seeing a lot of new stuff. We'll be getting new challenges in this update. I can't wait for this update, because there's so much new stuff, and they're not rewriting, but like they're like making the story fresh, but also adding more stakes to it, even after the main campaign and even into the main campaign. Like there's so much. Even Sonic's final form, it's Sonic, Amy, Tails, and Knuckles playing as them. New challenges, get to do that, and I can't wait for all this. And I do really think that we will all be so excited and hyped for all this, which we are. But after all this, I do think that this may just be the best Sonic game ever, if once we see the third update. But I really do think that now, and that's saying something huge, because I love Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations story is short, but still I love the story. Sonic Unleashed, oh boy, Sonic Unleashed story, man, and Sonic and the Black Knight story, oh, those two stories right there, oh, they're so good. I do think that we may be getting that type of story, I guess, for the, I don't know, for the new story plus, I don't know, or if that's what you can call it, new story, whatever you want to call it. Even after the main campaign, I don't know if we'll be getting like, I don't really know how much it'll be adding on to it, but I do think it'll be adding quite a bunch to it. Probably. But yeah, that's really it for this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Let's go!